So before this video goes any further, you got to realise this is a practical application. It's going to show you everything I'm telling you in practice as well. So you can either watch it, learn from it, or you can just take these tips I'm about to tell you right now and then off you go. And it will probably save you the 20-minute video. If you want to see how it goes, stick around and then watch how it actually portrays when you're doing the tips. Tip number 1 is basically going to terrorist mode on normal, and you've got to prove that you can get through it. So get kills at any costs. Tip number 2, so stage 2 to that, is going to be, right now you're going to go into terrorist mode on normal, but you're only going for headshots. And then tip number 3, or stage 3, is going to be normal, terrorist mode, headshots, as fast as you can get it finished. So speed run it. You are running in, you are going in, you're reacting to the situations, you're not playing it meticulous, you are trying to get your central nervous system firing. Once you've done that, the bonus one is to go into terrorist mode, normal, and put your favourite weapon or operator and put it onto single fire. So you are forced to get that reticle and that ACOG or that holographic to go onto their head before you pull that trigger. That is a bonus round. Only pros do that. Again, if you've got a favourite gun and you like using a recoil, aiming at the chest and letting the recoil bounce to the head, crack on, that's fine. If you want to do the 4th tip though, that is obviously just purely banging heads. Then after you've done all that, guess what? You go to terrorist mode, then you go to hard, and then you got to prove you can get through that at any costs. Then you do the exact same where you go through hard with just headshots, then you go through hard with just headshots as fast as you can, and then hard with just single fire. I would personally stay away from realistic, because the game does get very aimbotty and it does get very shooting you through the wall, running at you from outside. It will ruin your training to a degree. So that's basically it. Stick with those tips or watch the rest of the video to watch actually how it rolls out. What you want to do is go into terrorist hunt, normal, pick a 3 speed. Ideally have holographic or ACOG. ACOG's going to be a bit more precise. And then just pick wherever. So, unfortunately, this is going to be a preference thing. If you're unsure where to start, you just click default, R3, and start from there. If it's too stiff and slow, then you know what you need to do. You need to start to loosen it up by 1 or 2. Always make sure your dead space is on minimum, because that's how much input needs to be put into your analogs before it recognises any motion or movement. The last thing you want to do is have that cranked up, so you have to whack the analog stick to one side before it reacts. You want it so it's on a 1-to-1 ratio with your hands, your eyes, and what happens on the PlayStation or PC or Xbox, wherever you are. This is going to be a lot different for PC, so this video is orientated to the console player. Alright, we've got that set. So now what you want to do, stage 1 is just to prove that you can go in there and kill. So make your way in. So again, I'm aiming at high head level already. So I'm going in there with my intentions of going for headshot. Again, stage 1, you don't necessarily need to do that. All you want to do is go in there and get the kills. Just keep working your way through the map. Again, when you start to fire through barricades, be smart about where you're going to do it. Always aim at head height. Alright, mate. Apparently... What the hell is this? Some sort of date that I'm interrupting. Look. Headset for the win. Right, I can hear someone repositioning. Watch out for the C4s. They're the biggest ball lake in the fucking world.
3 enemies remaining.
Fucking headset for the win. Now I can hear I'm getting surrounded here. Right, So I could hear I was getting surrounded, so I needed to make sure I could take them one at a time. At no point do I want both of them aiming at me. Otherwise, you still would have died. So luckily, that happened there. So all I've done there is basically blast through, lone wolf, normal mode. I was just going for the kills. Look, it says you've done it, you've succeeded. So now you move on to stage 2. Stage 2 is doing the exact same, strictly only going for headshots. So you can let the map bleed out. We can try a different map. Half these times you ain't going to complete it, but that's the point of training. You're going through it. You're only going to get better by doing more and more.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Me personally, I think the best thing you can do in this game is burst fire. Because as soon as you start going ham and panicking, that's when you start missing. That's also when you have no more rounds in your mag and someone's looking at you with a dildo going, you're about to get fucked. Long dick style. Right, they've got something weird going on in here. Whoops. Wasn't a fucking headshot. You've probably noticing a few tactics I'm doing as well. So, you probably noticed that I'm doing a little bit of a slow peek mixed with a bit of a fast peek, bit of an information peek like that, for example. So, what you end up doing is peeking, going in and out, getting the information. This guy's clearly upstairs, isn't he? Yeah. Also, leaning is massively underrated. So you probably wonder why I'm fucking struggling so much, and that's because I've changed my sensitivity, so I'm just as much as a noob. As soon as I get flashed, I always lie down and I remember where I was. So I actually went to go into that corner to hide. You've got to not ever switch off either. So you see what, if you're running around just doing this, guess what? You're going to die. If you're going around scanning with your eyes and scanning and staying switched on, guess what? You're going to stay alive. So you need to make a point of always be taking information, input it into your eyes like it's a camera, and you're there going scan, 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 scan. Sound whoring. Oh, there we are.
Top 4 eliminated.
Nice little high five at the end for him. So I tried my hardest to go this time round, just going for the headshots. Right, we're on stage 3. Now we're going to go as quick as we can. Headshots, overdrive principle, going for 110% of our speed and reaction times. We're forcing ourselves in something we're not comfortable with. This is the best way you're going to stimulate when you're playing in ranked as well, when you are actually physically playing against other players. Otherwise, if you're way too relaxed while you're doing this, guess what? You're not training yourself right. So here we go. This is now where we're going to push ourselves. Imagine yourself a car. We're going to fucking rev it now. We want to get in here and we want to land as many headshots in as quick as we can. I want you to react to the situations. Right, take your time, don't panic. This is why we're training. Don't you love the whole when they get shot they manage to duck straight away? Move in their head position. So keep true, keep going as fast as you can, keep moving. Just react to everything that's going on. I'm using my headset, I can hear The dude from Hey Arnold, heavy breathing, is right by me. Okay, maybe he must be above me then. I'm shooting at head height then. As long as you always keep your what would you call it, reticle? You're keeping your aim in the middle of the screen. You're aiming to always keep it where the head's gonna be. What's the point of going around a corner like this? You ain't getting no information. This here, me doing this now, I'm keeping it at a level where I think I can snap straight to someone's head if it comes to that. Also, if you haven't noticed, I haven't stopped sharply moving, have I? Because I'm trying to continuously take information in. Right, assess the situation. I crouched, I got out of there. Spatial awareness is a massive thing, so even if you can't see, you've got to know where you are. I don't know what he was doing, so I just went for the kill. Yep, YOLO for him. Right. Pre-firing's a fucking beaut as well. If you think there's going to be someone there, or you know someone's there, pre-fire. Right, I can hear that coming from up there. But at the same time, I know I'm going to get skanked if I go up that ladder, so just work my way around. Keep doing what you're doing, pushing yourself, go as quick as you can. Keep your accuracy, or keep your aimer in the middle. Again, keeping it so you can get that snap. Be as quick as you can, get that.
Three hostiles remaining.
Right, sweet.
Eliminated.
So we went mostly for headshots there. You ain't always going to get the headshots. Eventually you will get to a point where you'll get that good, you'll constantly get headshots. But it's not the end of the world if you don't. Remember, this is training. It's like, you ain't going to get that 1 rep max. You ain't going to lift those heavy ass weights every single time. But you can sure how fucking try. Not everybody has to do this. But this is if you want to go to the next level. Again, you're more than welcome to get used to your operator's gun. Shoot towards the neck and the chest. And use the recoil to get it into the head. That's fine. Next level. For pros only. Single fire only. Get your gun. Put it on single fire. Flashbang. So as you can tell, I'm still struggling with the analog and this new sensitivity quite a bit. That being said, I'm still trying to force myself here. And you can tell that I'm starting to work quite hard now. I'm struggling to speak. I swear it. There you go. Yeah. I thought, is my headset betraying me? Nope. Gotta make them shots count. Tell you what, the best is when you see me panicking after doing this. Shit, there's more in there. Ooh. And I'm being surrounded from the top, so let's just open it up. I'll create the fucking angle. If you've got a dominant angle, why the fuck am I going to take you out on that? Whoops. Shit. And there's the panic I was on about. I knew I couldn't see his head, but I didn't want to die. So I just started fucking panicking. There we are. And here's someone above me at the same time. There's no point challenging him from there actually, I'll work my way around. Fucking hell. So if you're anything like me, you get massive lactic acid in your thumb because of how much you have to adjust it. Again, breathe. Make sure you're hydrated. Oh, mate, I ain't going through that way, am I? Please don't, please don't, please don't. Sweet. Oh, got a bit lost then.
Enemies remaining.
Sound whoring. That's why I stood there.
Op 4 eliminated.
Fucking hell. And that really is intense. That's the like a bonus level that you can take it to. And to be honest, you can tell I wasn't as quick as I could have been, but then eventually you will start to get better and better and better. Right, now we've done that, let's go practice in some casual and see what it equates to. Again, I'm not expecting it to be awesome, but let's just see.
Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat. Smoke. Biohazard container. Op 4 last stop standing. Resume securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
There you are. And that's basically what's going to happen with your training.
Loading mag.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Limit.
Fifteen seconds left. Time expires in 10 seconds. Op 4 eliminated. Successful.
Oh my god, he was up there.
Hostile activity. Securing.
Do you want to get in my way, please?
activity. Resume securing the container once the threat. Secure the biohazard container. Op 4 eliminated.
Right, now you're ready for ranked.